Welcome to WCrypto.
Hello, my friends. Welcome back to WCrypto. In yesterday's video, we discussed a potential W pattern forming on the chart, with both lows bouncing from the region around 104,300. However, the right leg failed to decisively break through the neckline, which sits at approximately 105.3K. That failure led to a range-bound consolidation instead of a breakout, indicating either weak buyer conviction or persistent short-term resistance weighing on the price action. As of now, Bitcoin is trading between support at 104,300 and resistance at 104.9K. This range signals indecision. It seems the market is waiting for either more liquidity to build or a macro-level catalyst to push us in a defined direction. If we get a break above 105.6K with strong volume, it would confirm a delayed W pattern and likely ignite a push toward 106.5K and possibly 107.6K. However, if price breaks down below 104,300, then that entire pattern can be considered a failure, and we should expect a revisit to the long liquidation target at 103.4K. Given the setup and current behavior, I am leaning neutral to slightly bearish, unless Bitcoin can reclaim 105,600 with confidence and strong follow-through. Turning to the liquidation heat map, things do not look particularly favorable for the bulls today. On the 3-day chart, we can see heavy, short, and long liquidation pockets above and below the current price, suggesting volatility could go either way. On the 1-week liquidation heat map, the most prominent heat cluster sits at 103.2K with over 750 million in long liquidation leverage stacked there. These are largely late and over-leveraged long positions that were opened during the recent bounce from the 103.5K low up to 105.5K. Zooming out to ETF inflows, there were no movements today. The United States stock market is closed for Juneteenth, which has been a federal holiday since 2021. Known as America's second Independence Day, it marks the end of slavery and gives millions of Americans a paid day off. That said, if we roll back to June 18th, when the Bitcoin price jumped from its 103.5K low up to 105.5 and back down again, total ETF inflows on that day were a solid 388.3 million. BlackRock's IBIT led the inflows with a sizable addition of 278.9 million. The market is waiting. Price is compressed, liquidation levels are stacking, and ETF activity will resume with markets reopening tomorrow. I will continue updating you daily. Join the free Discord for real-time trading thoughts. Click the like button if you got value from this video. Subscribe and turn on the notification bell to stay updated. And see you in the next one.